Hello and welcome to my reaction to the newest episode of the Movie Trivia Schmodown. This week we got Mike Kallinowski versus Adam Hlavac. I'm super excited for this. We're getting to the end of that in their Geekdom tournament. Let's just jump right into it.
We're going to do things a little different. We're going to do a tournament. It's going to be an Inner Geekdom
They're giving us the build-up about
how
Kallinowski kind of started this tournament, and it's all, him, and,
now we have ourselves a tournament.
he goes around wanting people to thank him, which, that's funny. He's kinda right, I don't know.
I wanted to congratulate you. Wonderful idea. And now
Kallinowski was really good in that Jared Haybar match.
In round 2 against Rachel Cushing at the Collider Collision.
Let me stop you right there.
Let me just stop you right there.
So what's going to happen? Exotica and Burnett, I'm playing the winner.
And your winner, by way of Mike Killer Kallinowski.
Yeah, he's really living up to the
I'll
name KO Kallinowski, even though he's the killer. But
whoever it is, whoever's left over, I will go to the third round and go and do what I just did out there.
I'm a little frustrated. I'm a little upset. Lions Den came in. They recruited a new guy. I've been here 3 times. I've lost 3 times now. Always the last question.
Adam Hlavac is a dark horse in this tournament because he had never won until he beat Navarro, and now he's just coming in and he's beating everybody. I think Adam Hlavac has a chance here. He has a really good chance to beat Kallinowski. I think most people think Kallinowski, and I think Kallinowski is going to win. But I think Hlavac has a shot here. Oh man, Kallinowski is just the perfect heel. The perfect heel! I can't believe it. Just such a good heel.
To the Movie Trivia Schmodown. It is the last match in the semifinals of the Inner Geekdom tournament. Mark Ellis, I'm Christian.
Yeah, this is... And that was a crazy one against Cushing and Nopic. Nopic, I still don't know.
The killer Kallinowski here, and man, after what we just witnessed on Tuesday with Rachel Cushing and Mara Knopic,
we're still recovering.
Arguably one of the best matches in Schmodown history.
Ever?
Yeah, don't worry about Inner Geekdom. Don't worry about Season 5. I'm talking ever. That was a battle to sudden death. They went 9, 10 questions, whatever it was, and Mara Knopic pulls off the big upset, takes out Rachel Cushing, and she is in the finals now waiting for either Mike Kallinowski or Adam Hlavac. Wow.
It was matches like that we saw on Tuesday why the channel ESPN Classic is a thing. And now what's going to happen here today? Are Adam and Mike going to be like most dudes and disappoint us after the ladies make us feel good about ourselves?
Well, I mean, if their past performances, and the answer to that question is no, they won't disappoint us, because look at the run that both of these guys are having, starting up with Adam Hlavac.
I mean, Kallinowski
has had an amazing
Hlavac's been
former champion,
really good. Everybody, I'm excited for this. Yeah, he beat a former champion, Hector Navarro. Nobody saw that coming.
And then he knocked out Keaton Markey, and here he is. And I think that he is being underrated because of the other performances happening. He's a quiet dangerous. Because if you look at also Mike Kallinowski has done. Mike Kallinowski obviously has been loud.
Kallinowski better
he's the
have
reason
his
we're
guard
having
up.
This tournament.
It's his fault.
He's demanded this tournament. He's made this tournament happen. But he's also delivered in this tournament. In his first match, there was a knockout. In his second match, there was a knockout. He's been doing it back to back. He's coming to play.
Yeah, I mean, you look at these two competitors, and when you just have a conversation with them, you're like, you know nothing about this stuff. Adam can't even pronounce his last name properly. It's Hlavac. And then when you get to Mike Kallinowski, you look at the corruption that he has laid in this tournament and in the entire movie trivia showdown landscape. From what he's done, you would say this guy's blood alcohol level is higher than his IQ. But then you get him onto the white hot spotlight of the movie trivia showdown, and they have proven they have a great amount of knowledge in a variety of Inner Geekdom categories, and we could be looking at another classic 2 in a week.
Well, we're going to find out because the winner will play Mara Kanopik, and then the winner of that will go on to play Jason Inman for the championship. Live
you know,
September
both play at the top of their game.
Theater. Get your tickets now.
This could be another amazing match.
If you want to see the battle for whoever wins this tournament against
maybe not as good as Mara and Cushing, but
John
still.
Roca will be going up against the team of Stacey Howard and Winston Marshall in a round 1 battle as Anarchy begins. But we are here for the semifinal match and to hear some fireworks. Here we go.
All right, let's see.
Hello, sheep.
Kallinowski, come on, bring it.
Semifinals. Look where I am.
Bah.
I'm standing right here in the semifinals. And I know a lot of you didn't think that was going to happen. Let me stop you right there. You see what happened? 2. Not 1, 2 KOs. You know what? I don't even know if there's a third round in Inner Geekdom. I haven't gone to it yet.
Oh, man.
So here we are. You're welcome.
Man, I'm super excited to be here. I am super pumped up. The fact that I beat Hector to get here.
He is
I'm one
such
step
a good heel.
Getting closer to fighting Jason Inman. I got some roadblocks in the meantime with Keaton. You know, now Mike. You know, he wants to play. He wants to play fair and square and kind of work his way up there. But you know, I beat Hector, the former champ. I got this. I'm so pumped for this. I cannot wait.
Let me tell you something, guys. People are saying, you know, win or lose, what's going to happen? If he lost in the first round, what would have happened? It doesn't matter. I've told you this before. You're not listening. Win or lose, I've changed the game. I have woken up. 2 months since I've been woken up, this league has changed. Proof of that? That match you just watched. Mara and Rachel. That is the single best match I've ever seen, especially in Inner Geekdom. Maybe even the entire Schmodown. And you know what? It's due to me. That wouldn't have happened in a 5-way. You think that you would have got something like that in a 5-way? No. You're welcome.
You guys see that shit? That shit was crazy. It was amazing. It was great.
I mean, it's kind of right.
Every fighter here is great. But you know, I'm real thirsty for blood, and I want to go for gold. So I want to try to beat and just trample over everyone, whether it's Mar, whether it's Kallinowski, to get to Inman. That is my final goal. That's the only thing I'm thinking about, and the fact that I'm able to get here as the underdog is absolutely amazing.
So here we are, semifinals. My next match against Adam Hlavac. I don't even know how to say his name. I don't think he knows how to say his name. Here's the thing. You know what I know how to say? Go home. I don't even know. Does he even have a first name? I don't even know who this is. So we had a couple good matches, so here we are. You know what? I'm going to do what I've been doing. KOing.
Look, Kallinowski, you're a sweetheart. You can be. And I see you. I see you being, you know, the guy who's trying to make all these things work in his favor, but I'm coming for you. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to crush you.
A few months ago, I talked to Mara and I said, you know what? I was impressed by her thing. She kind of dismissed me. She put it on the table, and I said, you know what? You keep winning, and I'll keep winning. So Mara, she's a woman of her word. She kept on winning. So now she's moving on. And here I am with Hlavac in front of me.
It's going to be interesting if Hlavac wins.
My word.
Because there's no real
Mara?
tension between Hlavac and Mara, right? I mean, yeah, Mara. So
to nobody's surprise, Mike Kallinowski wants everybody to thank him for doing this and for taking credit for the match on Tuesday, saying we wouldn't have gotten that match had he not put this thing together.
What a guy.
Which, you know, again, in a certain way, he's right, but he's been so boisterous now lately. It's just, and then Adam saying basically the same thing we said in the beginning. No one's given him the respect that he deserves, and I got to agree with him. I think that he's had some great performances here, and that if Mike Kallinowski is sleeping on Adam Hlavac, he is making a classic mistake. However, I don't think that's the case. I think Mike has been studying. How about that that happened against Donica, where Donica hits opponent's choice? Mike Kallinowski, who's been weak in Harry Potter, was anything but weak.
Yeah, he got Harry Potter
in this league.
Yeah, I mean, I think what Adam Hlavac needs to do here is just focus on playing the match itself. He doesn't have to play any of those silly games that Mike Kallinowski does. You know you're getting a certain amount of showmanship with Kallinowski. That does not have to be Adam's bag. He can come up here, he can answer questions, and he might get to face Mara Kanopik if he gets enough of them right.
Well, we are about to find out because the
see, I think it's going to be Kallinowski.
The strengths.
I think Kallinowski
strengths are DC Movie News made it very clear to put
has just
Harry
been on
Potter
a path
as one of his strengths,
of
and cleaning up
just
corruption.
dominating.
Sure.
And I don't know if he has a
Tossing
weakness
it
anymore.
More likely, I think, Christian.
Yep. Adam Hlavac, whose strengths are the DCEU, also Marvel movies and movie release dates, and also saying if you don't pronounce his last name, he'll break your kneecaps.
Adam Hlavac versus Mike Kallinowski. We're about
Hlavac.
Christian, very exciting stuff.
Just don't say the H. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia schmodown.
All right.
Final four. Here we go.
3 rounds in the Inner Geekdom tournament. Introducing first,
Who we got?
representing Hyper RPG.
All right. Lavic's coming in first.
2 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 knockout in the Inner Geekdom division. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam the Haymaker
All right.
He turned the crowd. The crowd was booing him a couple times a little while ago, but now he's got him back on his side.
Yeah, he's got the crowd back because they're gonna boo Kallinowski.
And his opponent, representing
I love this music. I don't even like the Imagine Dragons,
2
but
wins,
this is
2
good.
defeats, with 2 knockouts in the Inner Geekdom division. He is KO. He is Mike, the Killer Kallinowski.
Oh, he's doing the little Henry Cavill punch thing
It's like he's one of these
from Mission Impossible trailer.
feeds off. The more you boo him, the more he...
I love that.
He loves it. He's calling everybody sheep, and now he's...
That's right. He is indeed the master of puppets. Did he chop his breakfast on a mirror?
Oh, yeah, look at that. He's shaking Lavic's hand. That's
classy.
That's very
We're off to a
classy.
good start here.
Surprised there. All right. All right, Mark, how does round number 1 work here in the finals?
In round number 1, the field is going to hear 10 questions from 10 different corners of the Inner Geekdom universe. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. As soon as we ask the question, the competitors have about 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard that we have generously given you a marker to write on. Once we ask you by name or a facsimile pronunciation of your name, please show your best attempt at an answer to the camera. At the same time, you verbalize it into the microphone. I will remind each competitor of your 3 usages throughout the match of the JTE rule. If you're not sure you heard a question properly, you need a repeat, you want to buy yourself some time, use the JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge in case you didn't like the way a question was ruled. Christian, we are ready to go between Mike and Aladdin.
All right, so Adam, are you ready?
Aladdin.
Ready.
Mike?
Oh,
All right, I guess
snaps his fingers like the fonts turn into jukebox on.
like Thanos. Let's get ready to
Schmodown.
Starting up here in the world of the DCEU, in Suicide Squad, who receives an espresso machine as a reward for completing Amanda Waller's mission?
Fun fact about Mark Ellis, never had an espresso in my life. You drink it often. How's it feel?
No, I'm not a big espresso guy. 5.
That coffee machine?
Different thing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Mike.
Harley Quinn.
Killer
Adam.
Croc? Oh, it was Harley Quinn. Dang it.
Kallinowski going up quick here. 1-0.
Oh.
All right.
Dang it. I'm disappointed in myself for
Your
that
next
question.
question comes from the world of Middle Earth. Middle Earth. What name does Aragorn go by when he first meets the hobbits in the Fellowship of the Ring?
Mike writing it down. Adam's thinking about it. 5, 4,
I don't know.
2, 1. Pens down. Adam.
Forgot.
Mike.
Strider?
Strider's correct. 2-0. Kallinowski.
Oh man, Kallinowski's coming in hot.
Hlavac has to come back here. Can't let Mike get that ahead. And we get to the next question is Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Who said fear of a name only increases fear of the thing itself? In Harry Potter,
I would go with Yoda. Is that
not in those films.
not in those?
No.
Not even mentioned.
No.
I'm pretty sure it was Hermione.
5.
Really?
Well, there's some
She's
theory.
canon
There's
in,
a theory. 4, 3,
Babysitter gets around.
2, 1. Pens down. Mike.
Dumbledore.
Correct. Adam?
Dobby?
We accept either
I thought it was
Dumbledore or
Hermione.
Yes, Mike. Is
Oh,
up
okay. They
3-0.
would have accepted
Next
Hermione.
question comes from the world of Marvel. In the movie X-Men First Class, what is the name of the mutant working with Sebastian Shaw who can produce tornadoes at will? How do you say this group of superheroes?
X-Men.
No, you do not. He calls them
I
X-Men.
don't. I remember this character. I don't remember the name. Was it
Lewis
Whirlwind?
William X-Men.
2.
Repeat the question.
In X-Men First Class, what is the name of the mutant working with Sebastian Shaw who can produce
Not sure if it
tornadoes
was
at will?
Whirlwind.
You said mutant.
I hit the T's, man. It's a rule of comedy. You hit
5.
a hard T, a hard K.
4. I don't like you.
A P works well.
2, 1. Adam.
Azazel?
Incorrect. Mike.
Riptide.
Correct. Now Mike
Ah.
has taken out 4-point lead. Is 4-0 after that.
Hlavac
Riptide
hasn't even
answer.
gotten
And
one
we get to
yet.
our next question, which is Star Trek. Star Trek. What rank does Kirk hold in the opening of Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home?
Captain?
5,
Probably wrong.
3, 2,
here, Adam's
1.
gotta get
Pens
on the
down,
board.
please, Mike.
Admiral?
Correct. Adam.
Lieutenant.
Didn't have it. All right, so after that, 5.
Oh,
Mike has not missed.
I
and
know.
now
That's
we
not
get
right. I don't
to
know.
the next question, Mark.
Still a perfect game. Adam's got to get on the board in a hurry. Your next category is the MCU. Marvel Cinematic Universe. The question, in Spider-Man Homecoming, what name does Peter give to the computerized voice in his upgraded suit? That first point sometimes is the hardest one to get, especially in a match
Karen?
as tense as this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Adam.
Vanessa?
Incorrect. Mike.
Karen, voiced by Jennifer Connelly.
Correct. Mike goes up 6-0 here.
I would have
Man.
named my suit Vanessa if it helped.
Kallinowski
Adam's got to
just
get himself back in here to
destroying
get somewhat of a lead.
Hlavac.
And here we go. Next question is in the realm of Star Wars. Star Wars. Who plays pilot Bodhi Rook in Rogue One, a Star Wars story?
I think I know this. Pretty sure it was John Favreau.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mike.
Riz Ahmed.
That's correct. Adam.
Riz Ahmed.
Oh.
Got it. So Adam is on the
I
board.
was thinking the wrong
Adam is
character.
up on
I
the
knew
board.
John
7-0.
Favreau had like.
Six-point game, and Mike Kallinowski still perfect. If he gets these last three, he gets
Oh,
the
wait,
bonus
did
question.
they say
just for
Rogue
him.
One? I
We've
was
seen
thinking
crazier
Solo.
things happen here, though, than someone coming back from 6 points.
We
All right,
certainly
here we go.
have, and we've seen some bad movies in the world of DC. Is this one of them? We'll find out. In Superman 3, Clark Kent initially returns to Smallville to attend what event? I don't know if I've ever actually seen Superman.
I've seen it. With Richard Pryor?
With, Pryor,
5, really? 4,
I was but a
Wedding?
pup,
3,
little tiny babe.
2, 1. Pens
I don't
down.
know.
And Adam.
Smallville High School reunion.
That's correct. Mike.
I just put reunion.
Reunion will accept. Reunion. Okay, so we got 8-2. 8-2. Mike
Had a
Kallinowski still
tough
perfect
round.
here.
I hate saying that, like round after round and question after
I
question.
know.
That Mike Kallinowski's perfect
Still
because he's
doing it.
not. He's a very flawed individual.
Well, he doesn't think so. Here we go. Next question is in the realm of heroes and villains. Heroes and villains. Who stars as Eric Draven in 1994's The Crow? That's like giving someone an answer.
They're remaking The Crow.
No, they're never going to remake that.
No. They
There's
said
like 87 different people that are supposed to do that shit.
they
piece.
announced they're remaking
5.
The Crow.
I love the first one. 4.
I can't pull his
Brady,
name.
playing the role.
Dang it.
Probably 2. It's the next one. 1.
He
Pens
died,
down,
and I can't think
Mike.
of his name.
Brandon Lee.
Correct. Adam.
Brandon Lee. I knew it was
9-3, and
Lee.
our final question here.
Couldn't
In
think
the
of his
world of
first
mixed
name.
bag, it could be anything. Let's keep it to the universes occupied by the inner geekdom. Your question is, who played Wesley's annoying coworker Barry in 2008's Wanted?
Mike hits this. He's got a perfect round. And 5,
Chris Pratt?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Adam.
Didn't get
Didn't
it.
have it.
Chris
Mike-
Pratt.
Chris Pratt's correct.
Wow.
Mike
He got it.
10-3. Mike Kallinowski now. All right, Mike. So you are the only one who needs to answer this here. You don't need the whiteboard. You just answer it. For one more point here, perfect round, your bonus question. Who played Tank Girl in 1995's Tank Girl?
Lori Petty.
For one more point.
Oh my gosh!
Lori Petty, ladies and
Having
gentlemen.
the game of his life here. It's 11-3 as round number 2 begins. Mark, how does round number 2 go?
She was also great in a league of their own.
I
In
think he's
round
gonna get
number
another
2,
KO.
Each competitor gets a spin at that wheel of justice. Once you spin it, you're going to land on a category. It could be one of the 10 wedges that represent a different corner of the Inner Geekdom universe, or spinners, or opponent's choice. Whatever you land on, you're going to have to answer 5 questions of varying degrees of difficulty. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure the answer, you can ask us for multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Keep in mind, competitors, things can get a little nutty because stealing is available in round 2. Now, Mike Kallinowski, you are perfect, at least as it is according to this game here. 11-3 over Adam. Mike Kallinowski, the P word. Would you like to spin first, or would you like to defer to Adam Hlavac?
I will defer.
Nailed it.
All right, so we're going to make Adam go first.
Got his
here.
name right. Maybe that perks him up.
Yeah. Mike's looking at attempt history here to be the first person ever. He's already been the first person ever to do 2 KOs in
You
a row.
gotta wonder, does he even put his pants on in the morning the same way us mortals do, both legs at one time jumping into him?
We'll see. You know, Adam needs Marvel here. He's really spinning towards Marvel.
That's right.
He needs it to get back in the game. And he looks like he could
It
get
looks
it.
like
he
he
might
could
get
get
it.
choice or Star Trek.
Oh, Star Trek.
How does he
Star
feel about
Trek.
Star Trek?
Does he spin away
He did
from
not know that Kirk was an admiral at the beginning of A Voyage Home.
He's spinning away from it.
All right, he's going away. Going away from spitting in the face of Klingons everywhere.
Yeah.
He's telling the Borg to go home. I don't know any other species.
Really looking at those, and he's waiting for those MCU movies.
Christian, this could be, if he gets to opponent's choice,
That's all right for him. That's all right for him.
right.
Okay, that could be good for Adam.
Well versed in DCU, but he's got to be careful because Mike Kallinowski knows a little something about the DCU too. You cannot allow a steal to happen in this round 2 for Adam.
All right, here we go, Adam. 5 questions in the realm of DCEU. In Batman v Superman, what does Luthor try to convince Senator Finch to allow him to import into Metropolis?
Kryptonite.
Correct for
Kryptonite.
2 points.
Yeah.
2 points, and that was a confident answer. Good early show returns.
Who plays Silius Stone, head of Star Labs and father to Victor in Justice League?
Joe Morton.
2 points.
I love his steakhouse.
Yep. About to take his 11-7.
Good
here.
short rib.
In Wonder Woman, what is the name of the village that Diana, Captain Trevor,
I
and
don't
his team
remember.
liberate after crossing No Man's Land?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Hazelbrook, B, Claremore, C, Mare, D, Veld?
I feel like it was Hazelbrook.
D?
D is correct.
He has
11-8.
clawed his way back in the match. It looked like his back was against the wall. Signs of life from Adam Hlavac. Back.
What?
Sure. What is the name of the LexCorp cargo ship that Bruce is looking for in Batman v Superman?
I have no idea.
5.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Apollo, B, Black Legion, C, Nightshade, D, White Portuguese?
White
I'm
Portuguese.
gonna
1
say
point.
And Christian, as odd as it sounds, if he gets this last one right without the aid of multiple choice, he is back tied with Mike Kallinowski.
All right, last question. According to Clark's tombstone in Justice League, what is his middle name?
I need multiple choice.
Joseph.
2 points. Adam ties up the game.
Wow.
Big, Matt. Big. That was big. That was big.
That's championship. He may not win this match. That is championship medal right there.
Mike Kallinowski is up now. Mike Kallinowski needs a big round here, too, because Adam Hlavac has scratched all the way back and tied up the game here.
He looked at the board like he was lining up a putt. Like he wanted to see how it's going to break. Will it be in his favor as it turns out?
Well, if he has a good round 2, he can put himself right back in the position he was after round 1, but, you know, that's...
A little bit of pressure, though. And we weren't expecting that.
Okay, Harry Potter.
Potter again.
You listed that as a strength in
It
his
was
tail of the tape.
before.
This is where you really
Does he
show.
want to test fate twice in a row? He's spinning again this
All
time.
right.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow, going
Spinning
away from Harry
it.
Potter.
I mean, look, Christian, if he gets Harry Potter again, I'm sure he's somewhat confident in it, but there's categories on there that he probably grew
Yeah.
up with.
Yeah, I think that was it. He was given Harry Potter last time. He didn't choose it. So now where are we going to go with
Here we
this?
come. Could be looking at Star Trek, perhaps.
Spinner's choice!
Spinner's choice. It
What's he
worked
going with?
out for him.
I got that my first round. You guys, like, if you didn't think
You should probably say that into the microphone, sir.
You know what? I'm keeping this shit.
You have to keep it.
What do you? Apparently, he's never played before.
Pick what you want. Whatever you can't. DCEU, no. Yeah. Everything except DCEU.
All right. Is he going to go with who said it? You know, it would be great. You know, it would be corrupt if he went back to Harry Potter.
It would be funny. It would be funny. Yeah. Well, what's he going to go for? He's going to go
Spinner's
DC.
choice.
He got Star Wars.
All right. Maybe.
What is he confident?
Maybe you want to put it on something that you think Adam might not be confident in.
MCU.
He's going to MCU.
MCU.
He's going to MCU movies.
All right. That's dangerous because Hlavac, if he doesn't get it,
Mike.
Yes.
has a lot of
MCU stands for Marvel
opportunities
Cinematic
still.
Universe, just so you know. Your first question, the world of MCU movies. What is the name of the missile system that Tony Stark demonstrates at the beginning of 2008's Iron Man?
I give to you the Jericho.
2
Give him
points.
2
Oh,
points.
yeah, that's right.
All right.
What I'll give him.
Yeah.
Your next question. By what name and number did the Grandmaster refer to Valkyrie in Thor Ragnarok?
She is known as Scrapper 142.
What a dork. You got it right.
Holy crap!
Kallinowski taking back that lead there. Yeah.
All right, Mike, your next question.
He
In
has
the
not
party
missed
scene
one yet.
In Avengers Age of Ultron, Thor shares an Asgardian that has been aged for how many years?
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 500 years, B, 1,000 years, C, 2,000 years, or D, 10,000 years?
I'd say 2,000.
4, 3.
2,000 years?
That is incorrect for the steal, Adam. You're,
500?
it is not that either. We're looking for 1,000. Even K. Even K. So no points are awarded. And Mike Kallinowski looking to rebound for his last 2 questions here in round number 2. Where in Rio de Janeiro is Bruce Banner working at the start of The Incredible Hulk?
It's a soda bottling factory.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Also would have
2
accepted
points.
plant.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right. Your last question for Mike Kallinowski. He's currently got a 6-point lead. He can elevate all the way to 8 going into round 3. Your question, Mike. In the Avengers, what % of the credit did Tony initially tell Pepper she should give herself for the completion of Stark Tower?
20%? At 20.
5.
No, was it 15? He was 15.
3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 12%, B, 18%,
I was 12.
C,
It was 12.
25%,
Or no,
D,
18. It was
33%?
18.
12%.
18.
1 point for
Wow.
Mike Kallinowski, and he is back
Gets
to
him
having
back
a
to that
7-point lead.
lead.
That's
I
a
didn't
pretty
hear
healthy
the
lead
answers.
for a round 3 entrance.
7-point lead, but Hlavac has done what his other 2 opponents did not, and he got out of the second round. He's in the 3rd round now,
That's right.
fighting against Mike Kallinowski, trying to
Yeah.
come back from a 7-point
Kallinowski
deficit.
could not get that KO.
In round number 3, each competitor is going to give us a series of numbers. Those are 3 in total, and they may range from 1 to 16, the number of Joe Montana. Those numbers correspond to a different question and category from the Inner Geekdom universes. Mike Kallinowski,
Yes.
your first question is going to be worth 2 points, as is Adam's. Y'all's next question, 3. The last one, should we make it that far, worth 5 points. Mike, we need your numbers first.
2, 7, and 14.
All right.
Adam.
3, 6, 9.
3, 6, and 9 for Adam. All right, so we are going to start with Adam, who's going to try to avoid the TKO here as we get to his first question, which was category number 3. Marvel. Marvel for 2 points, Adam. Who plays Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man 3?
Bryce Dallas Howard.
2 points.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Still in there. Still in there. All right, your next question here is category 6. You chose category 6, scores and soundtracks. Scores and soundtracks. In Watchmen, what Jimi Hendrix songs play while Night Owl and Rorschach fly their way to Antarctica?
All along the Watchtower.
All
3
along
points.
the Watchtower.
All right.
It's actually a Bob Dylan song. It's just a Jimi Hendrix version.
Sure. And then your final. Now, if Adam hits this, it bounces back to Mike and he avoids the TKO. However, if he misses, Mike Kallinowski will win via TKO and play Mara Kanopik in the finals of the tournament. Here is the category, Adam, the DCEU. DCEU. Here we go. 5-pointer. In the mid-credits scene of Justice League, What does Flash have to do if he loses the race with Superman? Not the initial joke response by Soups.
Take everybody out to brunch.
Correct. 21-18 avoids the TKO.
Oh,
Mike
man.
Kallinowski now has to hit some here in order to get himself into the finals, but he is now down by 3 points.
You got to wonder what that does to the psyche. Kallinowski has been so dominant through the bulk of this match. All of a sudden, he's looking up at Adam Hlavac on the scoreboard, and here we go. Mike, your 2-point question. You selected the number 2, and that corresponds up here to the galaxy of Star Wars. And your question is, what planet is the site of Mace Windu's final battle?
Alderaan.
2 points.
Correct. All right.
Sorry to make it so easy for you.
So now Mike puts himself back into position here to win the game. If he hits it, he advances and plays Mara. If not, he still has his 5-pointer to hit. All right, Mark, here we go.
All right. Your question in the world of the MCU. What is the seemingly indestructible automaton called that is sent to kill Thor in Thor?
Oh, I don't remember.
The Destroyer.
And your winner, advancing to the finals,
Mike Kallinowski walking off. He has done it.
There he goes.
Well, into the camera once again. He does.
That award-winning smile.
Mike Kallinowski is going to the finals against Mark Kallinowski. But Adam Hlavac, what a battle from him. He just had a rough first round.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Second
was
round, he fights amazing as he
Good
then
fight
gets
from
has
Hlavac.
all 10 points in the third round. Adam Hlavac really fought well. Just had that. It was that first round that did him in.
That's right. It was a great comeback by Adam. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a boxer or a Shimoda competitor take more punches in round 1 than Adam did, and he managed to fight his way back all the way to a lead. An impressive achievement, especially when you get this far down the road in a tournament format. But Mike Kallinowski versus Mara Kanopik. I mean, Mara has taken off like a rocket since her entry into the Schmodown. Mike has been ruining a lot of stuff here in the Schmodown, but it's also been very entertaining to watch, and that's what we're going to get with the final.
All right, well, let's.
You know, I hate to
there's
say
gonna be
it,
a lot of words here said.
but I think
between,
Kallinowski's gonna
and
beat
from what I'm
Mara.
hearing, Kallinowski wants to go second. Of course he does. All right, so here we now are going to talk to Adam Hlavac and Mike Kallinowski. Here we go.
All right, guys, I'm here with Adam because apparently the rules are different around here now.
Around here, apparently.
So listen, Adam, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The first round really did you in. I think we can both agree on that. If you don't have that same for
That
round
was
1,
tough.
round 2, and round
I had a
3, the
tough
way you came out
first round
swinging,
too,
that match
though.
goes completely differently. So I'm sure you're kicking yourself right now.
I am. There were a few questions in there that I knew the answers to, and for whatever reason, I tried to think about it. It didn't come to me even with a repeat of the question. For whatever reason, they were just completely blank in my mind, which sucks because you're right. The second and third round, I feel like I did really, really well, and the first round just really did me in.
Do you think you just needed that first round to kind of get settled? Like, the lights don't usually shake you, so I don't even think that that's like an excuse that you would use.
Yeah, usually my first round is usually my best round. It's the third round that really screws me over. So it was really weird not being able to find my footing in that first round. Just something. I don't know what it was.
Round 2, you were absolute powerhouse, and even round 3, like you said, you had an amazing performance. So I guess how do you recover from something like this?
I mean, the only way you can recover is to move forward and just look forward to the next match, continue prepping, continue studying, continue trying to be the best that you can be, and hope for the best in the next one.
And I know now you're out of the tournament, obviously, but you are going to continue watching the rest of it. Do you have a pick between Mike and Mara?
Oh, I'm going to be a real saltbox right now. I want Mara to destroy Kallinowski. 100%. Please. And I have a feeling it's going to happen based on what we've seen.
It's not petty at all. All right, guys, I'm back with Mike Kallinowski. Mike,
Jen, anything you want to say to me?
personal space,
Little space? You want a little space?
please.
And now,
Great.
Anything?
Well,
where
Mike, we are here. You had a perfect round 1.
I did, my first one. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And then with round 2, obviously, you picked Marvel, which is something I don't know that we would expect from a DC guy. Were you trying to send a message to anyone?
No, I don't need to explain myself. It worked out in my favor, didn't it? Did, right? Look, here's the thing. You got to understand. We're at this level now. I don't have weaknesses. I have varying degrees of strength. Is that a soundbite for you?
Sure. So
Honestly,
now you're going to be going
that's
up
a
against Mara.
totally
Are you relieved
butt
at all to
thing
not be
to
facing
say.
Rachel?
But
May I talk about this for a
kind
moment?
of right now.
See, here, all you guys in this entire tournament, you said I was manipulating the system. I didn't want to face Rachel. You know something? I knew Rachel wasn't going to make it all the way to the end. I knew Mara was. And I've put competitors against myself, a string of tough competitors to where I had this hardest road to where I am right now. And guess who I'm going to be facing? Mara. Because you remember what happened at the beginning? I sat down with her. I was impressed, very impressed. And I said, you know what? You keep winning, and I'm going to keep winning. She kept winning, and I kept winning. She held up her end of the bargain, as did I. Now, she's a monster in this league. She is Frankenstein's monster, and I'm Frankenstein. I created a monster, and I've got to face her because I'm a man of my word.
So are you, I don't know, is everything working out the way that you wanted it to?
Let me stop you right there.
Naturally.
What did Frankenstein have to do to his monster? He had to put it down. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you down, Mara. And Inman, Captain, you can put on whatever little outfit you want to put on. You want to be Captain Riker, whoever you got first. I can call
Don't you have outfits?
Jen, get with the program. I haven't worn one of those since a year ago. I'm behind all that. We've moved on from that. So, Inman, put what you want on because I'm coming for you in the live event. You better bring it, buddy, because I'm coming for you. I told you all a year ago. I didn't care about the singles thing. I didn't care about the teams thing. Inner Geekdom, that's where I wanted to be. I've made a name for myself. I've created this entire tournament, giving you some of the best matches you have all ever seen, and here I am going for that belt. You're welcome, sheep.
Thanks, Mike. Back to you
welcome, Jen.
guys. Wait. Actually, I do have one question for you.
What's that?
Who's Chance Ellison?
All I'm going to say to that is, a month
Oh my
ago,
gosh.
all you sheep said, who's Mara Kanopik?
Ooh,
It's the best non-answer ever.
that was great.
Well, Mike Kallinowski said that he making everyone thank him and saying that this is exactly what you wanted, and that he told Mara Kanopik, and he did. He told Mara that if Mara kept winning and he kept winning, eventually they would face one another.
Well, that's how tournaments work, yeah.
That's going to happen. And now, not always. Not
Okay.
always. I mean, depending on which round you're going to go in. But
keep winning.
But all the way, she won. She made it to the finals, did the unthinkable and beat Rachel Cushing. Mike Kallinowski has won 3 in a row. And now you have your finals. The amazing Mara Kanopik will go head-to-head with the killer himself, Mr. Corruption, Mike Kallinowski. It is going to go down in a 5-round Inner Geekdom match. 5 rounds for the finals. The winner will play the champion, Jason Justice Inman, at the live event on September 8th. Get your tickets at schmodownlive.com. And right around the corner, we have 2 great matchups. As the first matchup we have coming down the pike, we are going to be seeing Ethan Irwin going up against the android Mark Andraco. #1 contenders match for the singles championship. The winner will play William Bibiani for the vacant championship. Now, that alone is going to be something incredible to see. Then the Inner Geekdom finals will go down on August 17th, right afterwards. Man, listen to all these battles that we have going on.
What do we got?
We got Irwin versus Andraco. We've got the Inner Geekdom finals of Kallinowski and Mara Kanopik. We've got the team title match with Brienne and her mystery partner going up against the Shire.
Man,
Wolves.
this is
We've got
crazy
Cruz, our first patron competitor ever, Matt Cruz, going up against Rosie Knight. Roca versus Bateman happens on August 24th. Andrew Guy returns to the ring, and he goes up against another person making his return, Mark Yodi Riley, the 2-time champion, on August 28th. And finally, August 31st, William Bibiani will play the winner of Andraco and Irwin for that championship. So a lot of exciting matches happening in the future here. But Mike Kallinowski just ensured we're going to see what a battle. I can't wait to see Kallinowski versus Kanopik.
It's going to be one, dare I say, scorching summer, and we'll be here to take you through all of the carnage, and you can join the Movie Trivia Schmodown Patreon right now. As a matter of fact, you can actually do it right now if you've already done it. Thank you for your patronage. Tell your friends and your relatives, including Grandma, about it, and tell her I give her my personal best. Christian, great match today. Looking forward to the finals.
Me too. We have had a hell of an Inner Geekdom tournament. The last couple of matches have been really good. Again, hats off to Adam Hlavac, who fought his heart out today. But Mike Kallinowski has been playing great. corruption's in full effect, and anarchy is not too far away. And Mike Kallinowski, who has this mystery teammate here in Chance Ellison, the Cobra, apparently they're calling this kid. Let's see what happens with those two. But that's it. That's our tournament so far. The finals are going to come up. Who do you got? Amazing Mara Kanopik or Mike the Killer Kallinowski? Comment. Let us know. Keep those comments coming. Keep the likes coming. Share this with your friends. Join the Movie Trivia Showdown Facebook group. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, that was a really good match. I liked it a lot. Kallinowski, man. Kallinowski's a monster. Can't wait to see him fight Mara. That's going to be a great match. I think Kallinowski might take it. I don't know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that. Thanks. Bye.